Okay, so this is New York Times Sudoku Hard for February 13th, 2025. This is my walkthrough and you can play this Sudoku from the link in the description. Okay, let's get it going. First thing first, let me place some singles. I can place 3 in box 3. These 2 threes block these. That gives me 3 here. I can now place 6 in box 3. This 6 blocks here. This 6 blocks these. That gives me 6 here, which gives me 6 in box 1. 6, 6, 6. These 6s block these, gives me 6 here. That gives me 6 in box 4. These 6s block these, gives me 6 here. And these 6s block these of box 6, gives me 6 here. And that gives me the last 6 by looking at these 6s, which block these cells, gives me 6 here. And well, I think there are many ways to solve, especially today's hard Sudoku. Let's see. I see a double in box 4. Okay, first looking at row 4, here's 5 and here's 5. That means these cannot be used for 5. So 5 will be in one of these. And looking at box 5 and 6, there are 2 2s which block these. So 2 also have to use one of these 2 cells. So that becomes 2 5 double, which means these cells are left with 1 and 9, but 9 is here. So this is 1 and this becomes 9. And 9 here blocks these. These will be 2 and 5. 9 here blocks this cell. Gives me 9 here. And these are 3, 5, 8. But this cell, this cell is blocked by 8. And the 5 in one of these 2 cells will block this cell. So this cannot be 5 nor 8, makes it 3, which blocks these. This 3 blocks here, gives me 3 here. And I can place 3 now in box 8. First I have to look at box 7, where this 3 blocks these. That means 3 in box 7 will be here or here. So these cannot be 3. This 3 blocks these. 3 and 3 block these. Gives me 3 here. Okay. I can place 2 in box 9. 2, 2. They block like this. So 2 comes in here. 4, 5. I can place 4 in box 2. 4, 4, and 4. They block these. Gives me 4 here. Now I can place 4 on row 7. Here's 3 4s, which block these. That gives me 4 here. And I can place 4 in box 6 because, well, I haven't marked it. These will be 1 4 double. So these cannot be 4. This 4 blocks this cell. Gives me 4 here. Now 8 here blocks this cell, which means 8 will have to be placed in one of these two cells. That means there is only one cell available for 8 on row 7, because 8 will be in one of these. This cannot be 8. This 8 blocks this cell. That gives me 8 here. Now this 8 and this 8 block these, gives me 8 here. Okay. These are 1, 5, 8. Ah, 1, 5, 8. So this, okay, so this column is looking for 1, 5, 8. And this cell is blocked by 1 and 8. So this is actually 5, which blocks these, gives me 5 here. 5 and 5 block these, gives me 5 here, which gives me 8 and 5. This 8 has made this cell 1, and this is 8. And these are 5 and 9, but I just placed 5 here, so this is 9, and this would be 5. These are 7 and 9. These are 1 and 7. 1, 2, 9, 1, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 9. Okay, I guess I can go with box 7. Row 8 has 3 and 5. So these cannot be 3 or 5. So these become 3, 5 double. That gives me 4, 9 double here. 9 here blocks this cell, gives me 4. And this will be 9. 4 block these. This 4 blocks this cell, gives me 4. Now 1 block these, gives me 1 here, which by blocking this cell puts 1 in one of these, meaning this cannot be 1. That means 1 has to come here, and this will be 7, which blocks these, gives me 7 here, and 4 has made this cell 1, and this is 4. 1, 2, 9, 1, 2, 9. So this row is missing 1, 2, 9. 1 and 9 here block this cell, gives me 2. That gives me 5 and 2. That gives me 3 and 5. The last number of this column is 2, and this will be 7. These are 1 and 3. And 3 is here, so this is 1, this is 3. These are 7 and 8, so 7 makes this cell 8, and this is 7. 1 blocks this cell, this 1 blocks this cell, gives me 1 and a 9. 1 now blocks this cell, gives me 1, 2. These are 7 and 8, these are 7 and 9. The last number of this row is 9, which gives me 9, 7, 7, 8, and 8. Okay, here it is. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.